Hello and welcome to Dead Notes, a horror and cult film podcast. I am Kevin, and with me is my creepy ass grandpa that gives me weird trinkets and free pumpkins.
I'm Alan, and we're talking about Hack-A-Lantern, 1988.
Unfortunately, no.
Well, unfortunately, because on the surface, this movie, and without High Pike, this movie would suck.
Yeah,
Because it's got so many problems. But I genuinely like it
yeah.
because of him. Because
AKA Gary Newman.
yeah, he looks like Gary Newman, but he sounds like a Southern Belle.
Yeah, that's.
It's so funny. It's so funny that because to me, like I said, he looks like a result of Blanche from the Golden Girls and Yoda had a baby
Yeah.
that does an impression of Wolfman Jack the whole time. Like Ace Ventura, he's like, I do declare I got the vapors.
The Vapors.
Mr. Beauregard.
He kind of talks like. Have you ever heard Otis Toole talk when they were interviewing him?
Yeah, isn't that what
It was like.
isn't that what what's his name from The Dark Knight based his Joker off of? No, Otis Toole
not
was
him.
the murderer. Never
Yeah,
mind, Otis
yeah.
Toole was the murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah. From Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Well, yeah, the movie, yeah, but
And real life also,
yeah.
But yeah, Otis
Henry Lee
was,
Lucas's lover.
yeah, his
He sounds like a Southern belle too. He almost has
His
that
baby
drawl,
mama.
just like High Pike does in this.
Yeah. High Pike. I know a man in real life that is similar to High Pike, and in real life, I just every time he talks, I want to punch him in the fucking face. I fucking hate it. But in the movie, it's hilarious. So maybe
Yeah.
the guy that I know, if he was in a movie, maybe he should be. Well, High Pike wasn't exactly famous, but you know,
He was in
he
this
certainly
movie.
right. He's certainly the reason this movie is worth watching. If for anything, like I said, if for any reason you think this movie's a pile of shit, I think you would be justified. However, I mean he's in enough scenes to make it worth watching
Yeah.
and watching again. I mean, I would watch this again because of him.
Dude, this fucking oh my god. So we get the opening scene, and like I believe it took about 2 minutes and 10 seconds for these opening credits, and I don't think we needed that much explanation for the beginning of the movie. That's just what I'm saying.
Well, did you notice that at the beginning, when Grandpa High Pike visits Tommy, you know, when he's as a child?
Yeah, when he comes tearing us around the corner, and then Tommy's like, "Grandpa's here."
Yeah, he has a different truck too, but you know what he doesn't have that's different? Or that isn't different? He's wearing the same goddamn clothes that he wears the entire fucking movie.
Yeah, the clothes wear him.
Isn't this 13 years ago? This is a man after my own heart because I have clothes that's like 13 fucking years old.
Yeah, that's about like my wardrobe too.
Yes, sir. High Pike is a miser, just like myself.
A miser.
But he gives him one of those little skeletons. I don't even know where the fuck you get those, but I had one.
Oh yeah.
And the medallion, you know, you don't know it's a medallion yet. Spoilers.
Yeah.
But did you notice that his fucking rings? I don't think that who was the director? Yagmundra? I don't know how you say his name. I don't know how you say his name. I looked him up, and I don't think he's directed anything of any significance other than this. But I don't think they understand even the slightest bit what Satanism is, or not Satanism, but Satan worshiping is, because his like his he's got rings on his hands,
They're all
but
that turquoise, like Native American fair.
yes. That's exact. I was like, that looks like some bullshit you'd get from a casino or something. What the fuck? What? And then
Yeah,
they are constantly throughout the whole movie, like they're supposed to be throwing up the like the Dio devil horns or
yeah.
whatever, but it's like the thumbs out. That's the I love you.
Well, maybe that's what this movie's trying to teach us is like how important family
to
is.
love, right, to love your family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love your family. You can never love your family too much.
And what's with the pumpkins? Because it never
Well,
does he
that's
ever.
obviously the most valuable night to somebody in a cult is Halloween night. So I don't know. Maybe he's representing it with said jack o' lanterns, or maybe it's a front. Maybe he's fucking. Maybe he's a fucking. He's taking fucking drugs across the border. We don't know. You know, maybe there's like a bunch of keys in there and shit. Maybe that's
Grandpa,
why. That's why. That's why the grandson loves his grandpa so much.
maybe grandpa's a sex trafficker, and
Yeah.
somehow pumpkins. I don't know. I don't
What's
know.
what's wrong with Tommy's head is what I want to know. And also,
You mean his big giant head?
oh, I suppose he grew into it as he got older, as we see.
Yeah.
But let's talk about how Aryan this fucking family is. And then out of nowhere, when Tommy
Oh,
grows
you're
up,
right.
he turns
You're right.
into a brunette.
Yep, with some crazy fucking eyes. You know,
And you got Eminem's mom in this movie too.
did she play his mom
No.
in
But that's
Eight
what I
Mile?
keep picturing. No, I'm
Oh,
talking about real life, but I'm sorry about
well,
it, mama.
well, you know, uh, we're both pretty big Always Sunny in Philadelphia fans,
Absolutely.
so Gregory Scott Cummins, who plays Tommy, as I'm assuming they're gonna say he's in his 20s,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I would say so. I mean, but when these movies came out, like
Well, he's
he
living
was
in the
probably
base.
50, he's probably supposed to be 15.
Well,
Well, no,
he's
they're all
living in
grown
the
up. His
he's
younger
living
brother's
in
a
the
cop and
basement.
shit.
Right. He's living in the basement like he's in his 20s or something. But
Yeah.
I looked it up and he was like 32 when this movie was made.
Damn.
But which is just fucking crazy. Oh, you know what? I'm going to backtrack just a little bit because in the scene when he was a kid, he cuts himself.
Yeah, and then he starts sucking his finger.
Right. And he
That tells
says he
me that
likes,
Grandpa's been teaching him some other things.
well, he says he likes the taste of blood. Like,
Hmm.
what is going on? What is going on with these Satan worshippers? Are they vampires? Are they Egyptians? Are they what is the voodoo shit? I don't know. Because that comes up later too. Voodoo, you know.
Well, yeah, I think they just with all these, there's probably not a whole lot of research done because they didn't really. It's pretty easy to slap some shit together and say it's
By
evil, right?
wait a second. By a whole lot of research, do you mean no research?
Yeah,
Do you mean no
yeah.
research?
Maybe they were going through some old circus magazines or Hit Parader, and they're looking at Motley Crue's old setup.
They were like, Striper, they're a Satanist band. They like the devil.
Yeah, the producer's like this band. Well, model them after this band. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you
he cuts
see,
his finger. He's carving this fucking pumpkin, and he cuts his finger and starts sucking the shit out of his finger.
like he can lick the blood off of it. Don't stick the whole goddamn finger in your mouth. Nasty fucker. But you see, little Roger comes out busting caps with his fake shotgun.
He doesn't even
I'm
care.
like, oh, he's so cute, you little guy. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because what the fuck is going on with the Satanist angle that they're playing in this movie?
Well, I think it's just obviously there's a cult and all that stuff, and clearly it's always going to be a satanic cult. It's not, it's just funner that way for the movie.
Satanic Panic.
Satanic Panic. Yep, and this is prime time for all that stuff too. So you could put horns on
Oh,
anything. You could put horns on
and
anything and fucking
and
have at it.
another thing that that deserves to be mentioned is Bill. You know who Bill is?
No, Bill.
Bill is daddy. Bill goes to deal with Grandpa after this bullshit.
Oh yeah, yes. When he finally had enough, and he's like, "I'm gonna go
Yeah,
check." We've tried talking.
you know what he says. The he says, "I ain't gonna be long."
Yeah.
Like guess again, motherfucker.
Hey man, this whole fucking scene too. So yeah, when he gets hammered, and then doesn't Grandpa look like one of the motherfuckers on the BDSM stage at the
Yep.
old Outland back in the day,
Oh yeah.
like the original Outland?
Yeah. Oh, Bill gets hammered literally. But
Yeah,
yeah, the grandpa he what's with the fucking dot on his forehead?
that's where the
Why
eye
are they
is.
why can't they get anything straight here? Is he Egyptian? Is he a Satanist?
Is he Indian?
What's go
Is he like? Is that who has the dots? Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? It's not I don't know.
I
It's
mean, a lot of cults
he got
like to make up their own thing, so maybe he just threw it all in a pot and was like, "This is what we're doing."
Yeah, they shook it up. Here's what we got.
Yep, this is what we
But
have going. So yeah, so
but
he gets
you
hammered.
know, but when the young Tommy, you know what this scene reminded me of when he pulls the medallion out as a kid. It
What it?
reminds me of here's a reference I never bring up. It reminds me of Dawn of the Dead, the Argento cut,
Yeah,
right? Where it's like, why are you playing this music right now? Nothing is happening. Stop it. They're playing like this high tempo fucking music
yep.
because he pulls the little medallion out of his dresser drawer or whatever. And I look, I love Dario Argento. I'm sorry. Your cut of Dawn of the Dead, get somebody work the music out because Jesus Christ, man. Fucking right,
Right.
but that's kind of like what's going on
Yeah.
here is like what the fuck, it's like Zombie 2, it's like what the hell is this music,
Zombie
nothing's
2, Electric
happening.
Boogaloo.
Yeah, Zombie 2, Electric Boogaloo. Like what the fuck, nothing's happening, quit playing this shit, you're making me uneasy. But he pulls out, I looked this pentagram up, this medallion he had, and I couldn't find anything other than somebody else made one that they're calling because it has like runes on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw one that looked exactly like it, but it was gold and it said it was a wealth medallion of, I don't know. I couldn't make sense of it. It's probably something they got at Spencer's. Spencer's gifts. Like
Yeah.
they had the young Tommy go into Spencer's and stick it in his mouth and fucking walk out of the store without paying for it. Like you do.
Like you do. Why the fuck is Tommy so special anyway? Like that's what I was trying to understand. Like there's plenty of
because
other.
You know why he's so special? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna enlighten you right now, Kevin. Um,
Enlighten me. Are you wearing the
it,
dot on your head?
no,
No.
he is so special because of bad writers.
Yeah.
The writing, the again, without High Pike, this movie is a complete pile of shit. But that's the good thing about it, because it's such a pile of shit that when High Pike's on screen, it makes it hilarious. I don't know. There's some correlation there that somebody could make, but for me, it makes it worth watching,
Yep.
because High Pike, if this was in the theater and you told me, well, you couldn't explain the story because it makes no sense. But if you told me High Pike was in it and he was acting like a Southern Belle the whole time, I'm in.
Yeah.
Anyway, as just a couple things we missed there. But he pulls the little medallion out and the crazy music starts playing, and then it flashes to modern times when I'm assuming he's supposed to be like 20 years old.
Yep.
But he's clearly in his fucking 30s. Mom, quit bothering me. I'm
They
downstairs worshiping Satan.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, so Grandpa shows back up after we cut to this part, right? He's got a brand new gift and he's driving a Toyota now. He's
Fuck
upgraded.
yeah. He's got the terrorist vehicle. I mean, wait a minute. You know what I mean.
He's
Oh
still
yeah,
he's
he
he's still selling these pumpkins.
still wearing the same goddamn clothes.
That's right.
Got that fucking red plaid shirt on.
That's yep. He's that's all he has. Oh
Yeah,
my
he gives
god.
well, he gives Tommy the fucking robe, and then he tell by sign language he tells him he loves him several times.
That's it, because he's just letting him know, he's of age now and he's moving on to the next chapter of his life and he loves him for it.
And then Tommy stares into the camera with his crazy eyes. He's like, I'm gonna eat his butt. Eat his butt till I'm full. And always
Dude.
sunny in Philadelphia fans.
Oh, dude.
You
It's so fucking
heard?
funny. Like that's the other thing about this movie too, like watching it, and I just keep picturing him as his role in Always Sunny. So that is also a thing when I was watching this that made me laugh a bunch because I'm just
Yeah.
fucking watching this happen. Oh my god.
Well, on the surface, you would go, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch this movie because fucking Luther's in it, or
Mhm.
Donald McDonald, whatever you
Yeah,
want to
Donald
call
McDonald.
him." Luther's in it,
Yeah.
but the thing is, he kind of sucks in it. It's all about High Pike,
Yep.
because Luther don't do
It's Mac's
shit.
dad though.
Yeah, he's Mac's dad, so he gets points for that. He does
Yeah.
have the crazy eyes. But when after Grandpa gives him, I'm calling him Grandpa because that's what he's credited as, and they never say a name.
Yeah.
But
His real name's Gary Newman.
yeah, Gary Newman. When he burns out of there, he's hauling ass, right?
Mhm.
Hauling proverbial ass. Well, he's speeding down the road, and somehow Amanda, Tommy's mom,
Yeah, Eminem's
gets
mom.
how the fuck does she get ahead of him? She's
I
like
know.
standing in the middle of the road, like a mile down the road.
I thought that too. I was like, so does she have like a secret power too? Since
Tele-
she,
Teleportation powers.
yeah, maybe she's got like a different power. That's what I thought at first, but they never reveal anything. It's just like a pointless, like she just showed up. So we never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, and as far as acting goes, she's overacting here, but she is probably the best actor in the movie. I would say Amanda gets that
Her
at
acting
least.
reminds me of fucking Troll 2, the mom in Troll 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god.
It I guess it should be said too that because we haven't mentioned it yet, but Grandpa is Tommy's daddy.
Yeah.
Because he raped his daughter on her wedding day.
He's told you, man, this shit's all about keeping like all the love you can in your family.
Yeah, that's why Tommy's so fucking stupid. He's inbred. I mean, that explains the whole movie.
That's why he's 20 years old, but he's really 32.
Yeah, it's why he's in his 20s, but he looks like he looks older than 32.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm surprised. I thought he was in his
He
40s.
actually looks older than us, and we're pretty old.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say how old, but I'm old. Uh, I'm so old that I used to watch movies when they didn't have the words on them.
I do like Grandpa's addition to his wardrobe in his older years, because he's getting ready to retire from the cult, and
He still wears
obviously, but
the
he
plaid
is,
shirt though.
but he's adorned himself with a chicken wing bone necklace.
He says is part of Bill.
Yeah,
You know that he claims that's part of Bill, but it's clearly a fucking chicken bone. It's like a chicken wing. Cause,
yeah,
cause
he likes
he
roosters, man.
he shows it to Amanda and says he's always with us. Like
Yeah,
that's not a fucking human bone, you dickhead.
Bill's got some big fingers, man. He's got them banana hands, if that's the case.
That he's instead of it just looks like he's got a bushel of bananas hanging on the end of his arm.
Yeah. I think him and Bill just liked going out and getting wings on Monday night, on half price wing night. And it's, he kind of feels bad about killing them and stuff. So he's always going to remember those times on Monday nights when they went and got half price wings. So that's one chicken bone. One of the
You
last
know,
chicken bones that they ate,
you
chicken
know
wings that
what
they ate.
I'm gonna say something, and this might bring back some nostalgia for you. But you know what is next? It's Mr. Bubble Night. Intro to Beth and Vera.
Yep.
But Vera is taking a bubble bath. And I have no clue. Okay. So this will come up later, but are these supposed to be high school kids?
I think so. I think
Are
that
they in their
they're,
20s? What is going on?
from what
Because
I was trying to figure out, I think that because the way the mom acts she's like very much wanting to keep all of her children under her roof. She's, you know, and so I think they've all graduated, but she doesn't want them to leave, so she makes them all live there. If that makes
yeah,
any
but
sense, like she can't let them go.
okay, here's another thing. Beth, did she just move there? Because she introduces herself to Amanda, the mother,
Hmm.
as if this is the first time she's ever met her.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she keeps them sheltered. I don't know. It's such a weird
It's
dynamic.
right. It's so crazy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
Because if by this scene, the way she introduces herself, and she hasn't met Roger yet, which is Vera's brother, I would assume that either the family just moved into the town, which we know is not true because we have a scene where they're young, or Beth just moved into the town, but they never mention anything like that.
yeah.
I
It's
I, I
another one of
don't.
those amazing holes.
Oh God, I
It
don't
drives you
get it.
nuts.
Like I said, the movie is 100% worth watching because of High Pike. But if you pay attention to shit like this, it might drive you fucking crazy. So ignore it and just wait for High Pike to come back on screen because he's
And
fucking
Max Dad.
hilarious.
But we're getting
And
ready
Mac,
to come see this. This was a part two, like coming in this whole bubble bath scene, you know, because we're trying to figure all that out. But then High Pike doesn't come in, but we get Tommy in his basement chilling, you know.
Tommy in his masturbation chamber. And what the fuck does he say? He's like, no one. I don't know. He
Oh,
fucking
what's he say? Now I
puts on
can't
his
hear
old
anyone or
yeah,
something.
when he
She's
puts
because
on his
she's
old
saying,
headphones.
"Can you hear me?" And he's like, "No, I can't hear anyone." But he throws himself on his bed. You know, he grabs his 3 cassette tapes, his mixtapes. You
It
know, and he's
it's
like going
almost
through them. It's like Genesis and like all that, like Sting, and then he
it's
fucking
funny you
finds the
said
tape,
that.
dude.
Well, it reminds me of Footloose, where he's like, I gotta fucking dance.
Yeah.
He lays down, he lays down and puts his headphones on, like, fuck this shit. I need to fucking listen to uh DC. What the fuck is the band
LaCroix.
called?
Is it DC
LaCroix.
LaCroix? Yeah. Devil's
What
Son.
a what a pile of shit band they
Oh my
are.
god! But how about this fucking video, dude? It is.
It's
I fucking lost it because when it does that shot, that pan up to him, and he's playing that fucking guitar, and I'm again thinking of Mac's dad the entire time.
he's like shimmying his
Yeah.
shoulders around, but he like if look,
Oh shit!
uh he's clearly not playing any. He's clearly not playing the guitar. Watch his hands. He's not doing anything.
Oh yeah.
And if I've fantasized, as a kid, when I was younger, obviously, if you're into music, anyone who's been into music has fantasized about being in a band, right? And
Well yeah.
well, now have you then fantasized about not being the singer, not being the lead guitarist, and just being like the rhythm guitarist that does nothing but stand in the background? I don't get this dream. Like what is happening? Why is he? Is his are his goals set so low that his even in his dreams he's like playing third string in a 5-piece band?
He just wants to be support, man. That's what he loves.
Look, if this was my dream, I'd be the singer or the lead guitar player, not the fucking rhythm guitar player. What the fuck? I suppose if you set your dreams low like that, it keeps your disappointment.
Yeah,
Uh,
you won't ever be disappointed. Yep.
yeah, you don't want to set your goals too high if all you do is live in your mom's basement when you're in your 30s.
Yeah.
It's
I
almost like people if he was alive now and on the internet, all the people that said, "Oh, you're just some fucking 30-year-old that lives in your mom's basement," they'd be right. He is. He is a 30-year-old that lives in his mom's basement.
God, this band fucking sucks, dude.
They do suck, and I looked them up. I was like, they've got a cool little hook here, the Devil's Son thing, but the
Yeah.
rest of the song, Jesus Christ. Like, the singer has like a solo album out or something. And I was like, I don't know if I'd I don't know if I'd do that. But here's the other thing that bothered me about this scene. The black girl that comes in, clearly voodoo. She's like slinging shrunken heads and shit,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, she's got a bunch of chicken
Shrunken
bones on her
heads,
too.
right? And shrunken heads and shit ain't no part of Satanism I've ever heard about. So what is going on? What
Well, I mean, you could probably have some shrunken heads, I guess, if you were, you know, making your own
That's trademark.
religion.
Shrunken Heads is trademarked. Voodoo.
What is this?
They got the trademark on that. Don't be trying to apply this to some kind of hellfire club or something. Their Shrunken Heads are trademarked. And
Shrunken.
here okay, listen to this. Roger, right? We haven't talked about him yet. He's like the most milk toast vanilla man. He's Captain Vanilla Man.
Yes, he is
So
Captain Vanilla Man. You are correct.
he's got the haircut we all had when we were kids.
Hmm.
But I want to know because he rides this. Is it a Kawasaki? He rides this motorcycle around the whole movie, and it's clearly because they had no budget to afford anything that looked like a police vehicle.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They just let him fucking ride his own bike.
Y- here's the other thing too. I have brothers. You have a brother.
Hmm.
Neither of us have sisters. This movie makes me wish I had a sister because Beth Vera
Yeah,
is like hooking Roger up.
right.
Fucking talk about
I mean,
privilege.
it's that fucking love in their family, man. They're keeping that shit
This
straight.
is bullshit. That's bullshit. Fucking I want a sister now because look, I don't believe
So
in
she can
real,
hook you up with her friend.
right. Obviously this is a movie, not real life. But Vera's like, "Hey, Beth, why don't you fuck my brother Roger?" What
Way
the
to pass
hell
it
is
down and
that?
around.
Right. My brothers wouldn't do that. I'm just saying, I got two brothers, you got one. We needed sisters. Although we'd probably be very different people if we had sisters, so never
Possibly,
mind.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and luckily we weren't born in the 2000s because these fucking weirdos, they just watch incest porn all day. My aunt got stuck in a dryer. Oh yeah. Fucking weirdos.
Oh shit.
Speaking of porn,
Yeah.
okay, the next scene we get the intro to Nora,
Yep. We sure do.
and she has what I'm assuming is a tattoo on her butt.
Yeah.
However, it makes no goddamn sense because one, it looks like Sharpie, right?
Well, it
Looks
probably
like
was.
also when they brand a woman later with a pentagram or pentacle, I don't remember which way the
I think
points were, but
it's
but
facing up.
anyway,
It's still a pentagram, no matter what. It's
well, anyway, uh it looks like Sharpie.
well, yeah.
But later in the movie, and we'll get back to this, I suppose, but they show Grandpa and his little merry band of Satan worshippers branding a girl on the butt. So my mind connected the two. Didn't yours? I mean, what weren't you like? Well, maybe that's what happened
Well,
to
that's what I was
Nora.
thinking too. I was like, well, maybe since she's with that's like Tommy's old lady, that maybe she's a part of the cult as well, but that's not what happens. it's,
No,
it's
no,
just irrelevant.
right. It's like
Maybe Tommy drew that pentagram on her butt cheek just
well,
because.
it's. I think what really happened is the writers forgot that they did that. They were like, "Oh fuck!" After they watched the movie, they were like, "Shit, we
Yeah.
fucking drew it on her butt with." And when I said speaking of porno, Nora is played by porn star Gina
I don't know.
Fine. What I don't know her name, but I will neither confirm or deny whether I knew of her before this movie.
Yeah.
because I grew up in the 90s and I plead the fifth. She,
Grandpa doesn't
but
want Grandpa doesn't want him to have anything to do with her.
right, oh man, he's so fucking funny. That's like
Yeah.
that's the uh he's this is full on Southern Belle. He's like, you better get him home before oh man.
Oh, yeah. Grandpa came to remind me this morning.
And how many times I gotta remind you? You're enough to try the patience of Satan.
It looks like he's
Oh
talking.
hi.
It looks like he's talking to his dick too, because his head's like right there, like in the window.
Yeah, yeah. I fucking love him so much, man. He's such a weird individual. But Tommy is in the basement getting jacked. You know,
Oh yeah,
when Roger shows up to have a little talk with him,
little one brother time.
little broing out a little bit.
Yeah, broing out. Just two bros being dudes. And what does he
But
show him?
his altar,
His
right?
Satan closet.
Now look, when Roger showed up, did you notice he said that it smelled muggy?
Musty, is that what he said, or muggy?
Either
Yeah.
one. Musty it might be.
I
Here
imagine
I
it
have
smells like a fucking dirty ass fucking cum sock down in that fucking room.
oh fuck yeah, crunchy cum sock is what that whole fucking basement smells
Yeah.
like. Tommy is fucking going at it. He
Them
probably walks like John Wayne that his fucking dick is so raw from jacking it all day. But however, he is dating a porn star. So
right,
maybe we're being a little judgmental here.
maybe. But he's got these
Here's
candles burning in this closet forever.
But you know what? All he needs to do is call me. Call old Alan. You know what I'd tell him to do? Kill two birds with one stone, Tommy. All you got to do is in your altar that's in your closet. You obviously have those fucking candles burning all day because you opened the closet and they were lit already. Buy scented candles.
Yeah, maybe that's what it
There,
is.
there's no rule in the book of Satan or whatever your fucking voodoo or Egyptian fucking I don't know what the fuck you
Did
guys are
you
doing.
did you notice the poster he's got in his room by his
Which
weight bench?
which one? I'm
It's
not
Dead
sure.
End Drive-In.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
I thought that was an interesting hang there.
An interesting poster to have in your den of masturbation.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
saying, buy scented candles for your altars. You're welcome.
you're
All right.
fine. Oh shit. All right.
Oh,
Let's see.
what we got? Mama's flashback.
Yeah, we're right at the end of the Satan closet.
Oh, the devil closet. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
the Satan
With the,
closet.
with the scented candles. He's like, check this fucking shit out, motherfucker.
He
I love
grabs-
the devil. I love the motherfucking devil.
Can't you see?
Can't you see? Look at my closet. Like, why's he got it in a closet? He doesn't let anybody down there. What are you hiding?
His Satan
Everybody
closet.
knows you. Everybody knows you like Satan.
Yeah. You don't got to be hiding this shit. Everybody knows everybody knows everything.
Everybody knows Tommy. Quit being so fucking
We know
weird
your
about
grandpa
it.
was your papa.
Oh, he doesn't. I don't think he knows that.
No. So yeah, mom's
That might be a byproduct of the inbreeding, though. He might be so fucking stupid because of it that he has no clue that grandpa is really daddy.
so yeah, she's having her flashback with Willie Drindle. Bill Drindle.
Old Billy. Remember what he said? I'll be right back.
Yep.
Like, are you my husband or are you Dr. Phil? What the fuck is this? Are we going to commercial break or are you going out to get some cigarettes?
Oh my God. Yeah. So
We'll be right back.
yeah, we'll be right back. That was funny.
Cash me outside. How about that?
Oh my God,
Dr. Phil reference.
dude. That
He
comedian that comedian that dresses up like him cracks me up.
Adam Ray.
Yeah. That was funny.
Well, you know what? Dr. Phil did a cameo on an episode of Frasier.
You would know that.
Yes, sir.
Fucking Frasier. Oh shit.
Yeah, so Nora, we're back to Nora,
Mm-hmm.
the real life porn star. Well, she's having a swim, and did you notice? I don't know. And look, I don't know why I noticed this, but when she got out of the pool, her tattoo was almost completely washed off.
Mm-hmm. Because Tommy just draws that shit on.
What kind of shitty fucking ink is he using?
Sharpies weren't that plentiful back then, I guess.
And what the fuck? What?
Magic marker?
Yeah, he used some kind of grease pen or something. I don't know. But whatever. Her fucking tattoo or scar or branding. I'm guessing. I'm going to say that initially this was supposed to be the brand, not a tattoo.
Probably in their writing in the beginning. You know how shit changes all through the movie. They're just like, fuck it, go for it.
Oh, right. I was going to say when you have complete amateurs.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
We're going to put this right on her ass exactly where they brand this lady later and never explain it, never mention
There's
it again.
a lot of that in this, and they go into explaining a lot of random shit and throw a lot of shit at you that doesn't come back around.
Well, then for whatever reason, the quote unquote murderer, which at this point it could be anyone because they never really explain. Because the killer in the end, obviously they reveal who it is. But I'm not convinced that all three of the suspects aren't doing some of these murders throughout the movie.
I would say that Grandpa is the one that killed Nora. I think that he's the one doing it all, but at the end, obviously, we find out who took him down. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
the ultimate boss battle.
Well, Nora lets the killer in because she thinks it's Tommy, right?
Yeah.
Because she's apparently a fucking idiot. But but then she gets naked and lays on the couch and gets killed by way of garden weasel to the face.
Garden weasel. Yeah.
She caught a fucking gardening tool to the face and that killed her.
Yep. Straight up.
He was like, "Hiya!"
She didn't even care either. She was like, "Oh."
She's like, "Come and get some, Poppy," and then
come and get some, Poppy.
And garden weasel to the face.
Oh shit. So yeah, man. Then we got Grandpa visits Vera, comes up and they're decorating the town hall for Halloween, which, man, all those decorations that they have up everywhere like took me back, dude. Like we had like that witch and like all those other ones they had hanging up, man. I haven't seen those things in forever.
Well, this movie is got incest all over it.
Yeah.
And me only having brothers and being a heterosexual man, I'm not affected by this. I have never been confronted with this. But Grandpa shoots his shot with Vera.
Oh, most
100
definitely.
he's trying to fucking bang his goddamn granddaughter now.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. The man, I don't know how old he's supposed to be, but his libido is still strong as it ever was.
It's in the blood, man.
Vera, honey, I must say, you are certainly growing into a very tempting young lady.
Yeah, I kind of like her too. You got some kind of problem, mister?
Not as big a problem as you're gonna have.
And it's like then Roger goes and when Grandpa's talking to Roger, he says like, "See you in hell, Roger." You know, is that foreshadowing? Well, he says, "See you in hell, Roger," just because you ain't gonna let Grandpa have any fun.
Yep.
See you ever since they gave you that badge.
You do them really well.
You don't let your old grandpa have any fun.
Holy shit.
Roger's the goody two shoes, but you know,
Yeah.
whatever. He's fucking up Grandpa's good time.
Yep.
Kevin, you know where the power is?
Where's the power?
The power is in the blood.
Yep.
and look, Vera is the real hero of the story. You know, because she gets Roger laid.
Yeah.
She fucking, what the hell is that? My brothers would never do that. They're misers. They'd hold it all for themselves.
Misers.
I needed a sister. You know.
Oh man, this fucking movie, dude.
Oh, Tommy, you know, Luther, you know, when on the surface, you would be like, you know what, I'm gonna watch this movie. I'm an Always Sunny in Philadelphia fan. Luther's in it as a 20-year-old that is in his 30s, whatever. But Luther catches fucking Brian trying to bang his sister and almost fucking kills the guy.
Yeah. He beat the shit out of him.
Well, he fucking...
She's mine.
Yeah, and I want to know when Brian's leaving, you know, did you see, like, where is that cemetery?
I believe it's like, see, if I've been trying to figure this out too, because if you look at all the shots of like their property, it looks like they're growing fucking coffee or some shit.
The geography makes no sense.
And then there's a graveyard there too, like right next to their house. It's kind of like all this stuff is, it's like they own like a bunch of farmland, and maybe it's like the family's graveyard.
When Amanda, the mom, when she visited Bill's grave, it was like right along the side of the road, right? I don't even think the fucking grave could have been there because his body would have been out on the street. But then when Brian's walking through the graveyard after he had just left, this had to have been not even minutes later because he's still zipping up his pants. And
right.
This is some big graveyard. I don't know. It's not a big deal. It's one of the late. It's not one of the major problems this movie has. I'll just say that. But you know, they keep having these little reveals, like Tommy reveals that he has a mask that looks just like the killer's. You know, and Mom and Grandpa, everybody has this fucking mask that they use for these rituals, or I don't know what the fuck. But
whatever it is.
But isn't it funny that the killer, quote unquote, we don't know who this is yet, chases Brian through the graveyard and he runs right into the fucking grave. That graveyard's huge.
Yeah.
And he runs right where the killer presumably wanted him to.
Well, yeah, he let him there. Everything is like within like a small radius.
Well, then he catches a shovel to the face.
Right.
But
Straight to the
it's just,
face.
come on, man. That giant, don't show us how big the graveyard is if you want us to believe that he ran right to the hole in the ground that was meant for him. I don't know. But when my mama shows back up at the house, she's got dirt on her face.
Yeah.
Whoever
She's a
could the
train wreck.
killer be?
Yeah,
Who
we
could
don't
the
know.
killer be? We have no clue.
Maybe the mom's just trying to keep the family together. We will never know.
Maybe she fell. She fell and got dirt on her face. I don't know. I have no clue.
She's
at
doing
this
a
point of the
tremendous amount
movie.
of gardening throughout this whole movie. So
I have no idea at this point of the movie who the fucking killer could be.
mm-hmm.
That's such clever writing. I don't.
And then what about this fucking, we get to see the ritual of Grandpa.
The hour of Satan has arrived.
And we
The
get to see
ritual of the blood.
the ritual of the blood.
The
We get to see
ritual
the
of
branding
blood.
that's happened, and
The power
she
is
gives
in the
herself to
blood.
them and becomes
Oh, yeah.
one.
She's like, look at my fucking boobs, guys. Don't you want to brand me, like, for reals?
And they're like, she's in.
She's in. Look at those
She's
fucking mommy
good.
milkers.
She's good.
Look at that. You're in the club. You got them big old boobies.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but this is the scene where it's like they're branding her in the same place that Nora had the tattoo, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the writers of this movie, if there were more, I'm assuming there was more than one, only because it seemed like there were a few people that couldn't agree
Yeah.
on
They just let it
anything.
ride.
Yeah.
I think
They
they
were
got to
like, you
do
know
that.
what?
Like, Children of the Night was the same way, too, because there's a lot of fucking weird shit in there.
No.
And you just had to, like, let it
How
ride.
dare you? How dare you?
You
Children
have
of
to
the
admit.
Night. Children of the Night was a masterpiece compared to
Well,
this ride.
absolutely, but it had its parts in it where you're like, what the fuck was that supposed to be for? And it led you down this path and it didn't take you anywhere.
Yeah. You know, I thought of something when they do that, when they're doing that ritual and they're branding the big tittied girl on the butt. I thought of you because you're an artist. Did you notice the fucking star on the floor couldn't be any more or less symmetrical?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's like a fucking kindergartner drew it.
Well, maybe Tommy drew it back when he was still blonde, when he's still mongoloid head.
When he's got the big fucking Jetson head.
Yeah. Yeah, the big Jetson head. Oh my God.
The other funny thing about this scene is this is where I first noticed that Grandpa, with his robes on, is still wearing the fucking plaid shirt and his jeans.
Fuck yeah, man.
with his Satan
Tried and
robe
true.
on.
Tried and
Yep.
true. Oh my God.
And all of Vera, like I said, Vera is the true hero of this story because her work finally pays off. The story arc that they took Roger on with this genius writing and Vera's pushing of Beth,
Yeah.
Roger finally gets laid.
Well,
But not
he fucking pulls
until
gun out on these fucking kids.
yeah, I was saying not until he fucking pulls a gun on some kids that are doing nothing. He just hears some noises.
Yeah.
What the fuck, you stupid asshole. But you know what? Roger still gets laid.
Yep.
He's like, still had sex. Say what you want.
Exactly.
And you know, I forgot to mention when Roger is when Roger is first introduced, what's the fucking pun? He has a pun, but they do it again here. I forget what Roger's was. Okay. So, you and I would say by normal standards, are a couple of relatively sick fucks. However, I do appreciate a nice, quiet graveyard,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Safest place on earth.
Sometimes.
Per Lost Boys, right?
Right.
So, but here's something I forgot. Here's something that I've, when in the Devil's Son song, right?
Mhm.
I forgot to mention this because I thought it was funny that when she turns the guitar into a trident,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I was like, why would you not turn it into an axe? Is that a little too on the nose?
Oh, because of the being a guitar and turning the
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah, she turned it into a trident. I would have turned it into an axe. It'd be like, look, Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
I imagine that Satan would have been like, did you turn the guitar into an axe? And she goes, no, I turned it into a trident. And he goes, it'd be a lot cooler if you did. Right?
Oh my god.
What the fuck, man? How
Fucking
the fuck
nerds.
that was right on the fucking, that was right there. Turn the goddamn guitar into an axe. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Turn it. It's not Aquaman. You're the fucking devil.
Well, the devil always has a pitchfork. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what they're going with, but it definitely. I don't know.
Whatever. Axe would have been cooler. But
Oh,
anyway.
Shit. Oh my god. So, what we go to this fucking party, right? And out of nowhere, there's this stripper.
Wait a minute.
Oh, did we skip
Hold
ahead?
on. Wait, no. I'm just saying, if we're well, first of all, Brian, we're still at Roger banging fucking
Yeah.
Beth
Yeah.
at the grave, and for some reason holding the hand of a corpse and not knowing it's Brian's. Is he that fucking cold?
Oh shit, that's right. I fucking forgot about that whole fucking part. Yeah.
Right. How fucking stupid.
I forgot all about that fucking part. Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, because that's what I was saying about you and I being weirdos, but this being a little, look.
Well, you've never like held a strange hand while making out with your old lady in the graveyard?
No, sir. And I would be 100% on board with the graveyard sex thing because, that whatever. It is whatever. There's no significance to it. Whatever. However, if I think I would know if I was, I don't know. The whole holding on to the hand of the corpse thing is a little weird to me, but who knows? I've never been in that situation, so I can't comment.
Yeah. I don't recall being in that situation, but there's a lot of time in my 20s where it's a little hazy on what was going on. So something like that may have happened.
That being said, men and women both can all relate to having thought they had just had sex with a fucking corpse.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
but
shit.
but look, right, that they have sex on this fucking clearly fresh grave that is like 4 feet higher than the ground, so
Well,
that
yeah,
would
you
raise.
need to. It's softer. It's not like you're not going to hurt your back as much.
Yeah, it's like a bean bag. It's like
Yeah.
an earth bean bag.
Yeah.
Oh, and I wanted to know, I was curious about this because the ages in this movie make no sense. Is the party a school function?
From what I feel is it's a community event. Like they decorated a community center for it for the whole town.
No, I do not. Look, I don't agree with this for school either, but no community event would have an old stripper.
That's what I was about
And
to.
nor do I think a school would. So I'm trying to make sense of this.
I mean, it was a different time during this movie, so maybe they did. Maybe it's a union hall. Maybe it's like everybody there's in the union, and
I
they hired a
don't
stripper.
understand. I don't understand. But we do get another pun, which I appreciate. The man, when she walks up to the guy with, I think he's got a cowboy hat on, he says, "Howdy, ma'am. You need a good cow poke."
Yeah.
It's barely a pun, but I got it. I
Yeah.
get it. He
Yeah.
he wants.
It's just like turning your guitar into an axe.
Yes, turn your guitar into an axe, not a fucking trident. God damn it. It was right there.
Mhm.
Hire me, Hollywood, if you want me to write some movies, some stupid fucking movies for you, because I'm a dumbass too. I can do it.
So fucking the stripper, right? She's going through this entire crowd, and the most amazing band is playing on stage. Did you look up
Don't
what band that was?
No, but don't get me started on this fucking band. What the fuck is going on with his hair?
Well, the fucking shit I was like watching, and when she made it to the stage and was like pretty much at the end of having any clothes on, the bass player is just like kind of sitting there, like smiling and staring at her and not playing anything, but the music's still going and everybody else is.
Oh God.
If you watch that scene again, it's so funny. I don't know if it was meant to be there, or if it was just kind of like one of those.
Fucking kill me. Jesus Christ. That fucking band.
You got to pull yourself together. Hey, look, I know what a woman can do to a man. But you got to listen to me now. Now, dig it.
Even in the 80s,
Shit.
if you saw this, you'd be like, what the fuck?
I'd be dancing like that one guy that had the knife in his front.
Yes, sir. So, I'm going to make a recommendation here. I don't know at what point in the movie this is. It's probably an hour in. I would say we're at about an hour. Just skip past this jackass doing the comedy.
Yeah,
doing
dude, I
his
don't know
little-
where that came from either.
He's like doing his little stand-up set outside. Skip past this. It's fucking ridiculous. There's nothing redeeming about this scene.
Yeah, it's another example of that. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? Or is he going to be in a scene coming up or something? Nope.
I was, is this somebody's friend? Because he's not funny. It slows the movie. It brings the movie to like a screeching halt. Like the first time you see it, it's not so bad. So maybe the first time you see it, go ahead and watch it because it'll be over before you know it. But I guarantee every time you watch this movie after that, you're going to just skip past this bullshit. I don't know what it was about. I probably should have looked it up, but don't bother. It's not funny. It's just completely out of left field and fucking stupid.
Yep, absolutely.
But there is some small redeeming quality to this scene is that it ends. and then we go to Beth and Vera talking about Beth fucking Roger, which is awesome.
Right. And she shows
So
her, like, this is what we
shows
did.
her where. Like, it's not enough to tell her. He's like, right fucking there. I fucked your brother. Right on that fucking pile of dirt. And Vera's like, fucking sweet, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fucking- yeah.
and she's like, wait a minute, what is this? And she pulls her fucking ex-boyfriend's body out of the dirt. How fucking crazy is that?
I know.
Talk about a coincidence.
Yeah.
Nobody. Does Brian not have a family that was looking for him?
Nope.
They're just
They're
like,
like, he just
"Fuck
does
it, Bill."
this. He
He'll
goes
be
out.
home. Well, although I will say, when I was a kid, my fucking parents didn't give a shit where I was. They were like, he'll be home at some point.
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
shit. When I was a kid, we'd go halfway across town on our
Yeah.
bikes and
See,
shit. No one knew shit.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my brothers used to go all over the place. Our parents were pretty much like, fuck it. If they get abducted.
Come home when the
that's-
street lights come on.
Yeah. Well, if you're lucky, that's when you start heading home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lived out in the middle of fucking nowhere. So if we came up missing, it'd probably be a few days before our parents
Yeah.
realized we weren't there. They'd be like, wait a minute. Where the fuck are these kids at? They've been gone for a couple days.
Wait a minute.
But
Oh shit.
yeah, the real travesty of this is that we haven't talked enough about High Pike.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we're getting ready to because they're getting ready to go confront Grandpa.
I want to know. I am very curious, and I haven't talked to you. I haven't talked to you since we started watching this. What powers do they have?
I don't really think there's any power, although I do think the mom can like teleport herself. I think that's the only power we see.
Yeah, but High Pike, Grandpa says the power is in the blood.
Oh yeah.
What power? He clearly has some because we see it. It's visually represented in this movie. Right?
Kind of. I mean,
When he transfers it, I saw some red light. Something went into the recipient.
yeah, something definitely did. Maybe
What fucking power? Because as far as I can tell, I'm just a normal human
probably
being.
Grandpa's power, I think, is solely based around fucking his kids and his grandkids. I think that's the power. Why everybody else is there, I don't know.
The power of molestation is in the blood.
Power of the incest. We got to keep our bloodline pure.
Our family tree needs to look like a stick. No branches.
Yep. Oh my god.
But this is kind of the breaking point of the movie where shit goes downhill because Vera's tired of this shit. She goes to confront Tommy at Grandpa's ritual barn because she thinks that Tommy killed Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Which we never get any confirmation throughout this movie whether it was him or not. We can only assume that it was the killer. Not Tommy.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm going to say it was the mom. She's trying to keep...
How dare you? How dare you?
She's trying to keep her family.
And she's not crazy at all.
Not at all.
Not one little bit.
Nope.
But this is what Vera is doing right now? You know what that stupid bitch is doing? She's intruding on the ceremony of blood. And she must pay the price.
Yeah.
We don't like trespassers here.
Grandpa is like, Tommy, you fucking bitch. You need to sacrifice her,
Yep.
right? Because we need to know that you're with us and not against us. Tommy, kill this bitch. Right?
Yep.
And the funny and okay, the entire movie, even when Tommy's a kid, he's clearly a psychopath, right?
Oh yeah.
He's sucking his own blood. He's not relatable. There's nothing.
He's got a really big
redeemable.
fucking head.
He's got a giant fucking head. I'm not going to talk about that because that's a disability. How dare you make fun of a disability?
What, being a waterhead?
Being a giant head man.
Giant. Oh.
However, he has like no redeeming qualities throughout this whole movie. He's just a set of eyeballs staring at the screen. Other than that, there's nothing, right?
And he's Mac's dad.
And he's Mac's dad. He tried to eat their butts until he was full of butt and all that. But
oh shit.
But Grandpa tries to get Tommy to sacrifice Vera, right?
Yep.
And this is what finally breaks Tommy out of Grandpa's control. This is Tommy's, not the end, but this is part of Tommy's character arc. You know, his growth. Tommy is like, no, motherfucker, I'm not gonna kill my sister. You kidding me?
Yeah. You crazy?
Fuck you. And then Grandpa kicks Tommy out of the cult. What the fuck?
I know.
Fuck, man.
Oh, dude. Straight up, he hurt him.
Oh,
he broke my heart.
Runs away. He's not 32. He's a 20-year-old. Remember that. When you see him running away crying, he's 20. He's not 32.
Yeah.
Don't let what your eyes are seeing deceive you.
Oh shit.
Poor guy. Don't you want to just give him a hug?
Yep.
But, Tommy gets kicked out of the fucking... Man, look.
The thing he prepared his entire life for.
Prepared his entire life for. And, it's important to feel like you belong to something. Like you've got you've got people, a support group. And it doesn't matter if you worship Satan or whatever. Who cares? I'm not here to judge. Worship whoever the fuck you want. But they just kicked him out.
Yep.
After 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
God.
man. But if there's anything redeeming about that scene is that we get to go back and see that shitty fucking band.
That's right. This is when shit's starting to hit the fan.
Oh, it's over, man. And then you got the belly dancer that looks like an old leather bag. And she won't quit looking at the fucking camera. Quit looking at the camera, you stupid bitch.
I know.
What the fuck are you doing? And wear sunscreen, for Christ's sake. I'm just saying. Us whites can't be out in the sun like that. Stop it.
Oh, shit.
But the presumed killer is standing in the room, not exactly, not like the Predator. It's like he's in clear view.
Oh, yeah. They think they're invisible, though. They're like, I'm just going to blend into this wall. How did they
I'm
see me?
invisible. Don't look. I'm invisible, man. Don't look at me. Clearly a man too, because no boobs, and I'm just saying, Grandma got some big fucking hangers on her that you're not gonna. Yeah, there's a few scenes where it's clearly a man in that outfit.
Well, yeah.
I mean, not grandma, mom, but I didn't even say that either. We don't know who the killer is yet. Spoilers.
Spoilers. So,
But what is this party? What is it? What is it?
It's a Halloween hootenanny.
Who organized it?
That's a good question. City Hall,
Because
probably.
City Hall would get a stripper
Yeah,
and some
they got money.
jackass comedian.
Yeah, we're gonna put this
So-
guy out here.
Okay, so the woman, right? The woman that wants to fuck Roger, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Police costume, that's all she had to say. I looked her up because I couldn't understand how old everyone was supposed to be, because I thought it seems like a high school function to me, but that woman seemed like she looked pretty old. And at the time of this movie, she was 40. So what is going on? What the fuck is going on here? Oh my God. And she's got a corset on.
Yeah.
Is this the 50s?
No, it's the costume party. I don't know what she was supposed to be dressed as, but
Old lady.
so what? She has him like tighten up her corset and then kills her, obviously, right?
Right. We find out that corsets are dangerous.
Yes, we find out that corsets are very dangerous, and then
We
Vera goes
learned
in and
that-
sees her in the bathroom. Or wait, who was it that goes in and sees her in the bathroom and just thinks that she's drunk and passed out?
I think that's Vera
Yeah.
and Beth.
Yeah.
But I'll say I think we learned in the Motel Hell episode that even if your corset is too tight, that you can function like a normal human being,
Mhm.
because Catwoman, our Catwoman, Jesus Christ, I can't even think of her name. Help me.
Catwoman
from Batman 1989, was it?
Oh, fucking yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yes, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Her corset was so goddamn tight that they had to cut scenes because she couldn't fucking breathe.
Yeah.
So that adds a little bit of plausibility to this death scene here.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird fucking death scene for sure. Like, it's a
Tighten a corset and then jam a knife into her.
Yeah.
The whole jamming the knife into her, sure, but that will do it. But the tightening the corset fucking made her pass out. Plausible because of Catwoman,
Mhm.
because of Michelle Pfeiffer. Just saying. Adding some plausibility to this death scene. Why not start with the knife?
Yeah. Might as well.
I don't know.
A little too much thought put into it. Again.
Yeah, and never enough. Like these dumb fuck cops busting into a barn and finding it empty. Like, where's the goddamn pentagram on the ground? Did they wipe
clean up
that
quick.
up? They clean up quick. I don't know. Vera and Beth, how do they not know that this lady is dead in the bathroom? Her eyes are open.
Well, I mean, I've walked into some bathrooms and people have been standing there with their eyes open and they're just all fucked up.
Yeah, I suppose. I buy that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for Beth,
She gets strangled.
she meets her end. David Carradine style. Strangled in a closet.
Yep.
She
went out.
wasn't going She wasn't going out with a bang like David Carradine, but similar find for the individual unfortunate enough to stumble upon it.
Yep.
and then fucking Beth or Vera tries to wake up the corpse. She's like, oh my God, my friend Beth has been strangled in your closet. Wake up.
Yep. Please wake up.
What kind of fucking where are they? I can't make sense of this. What is this, like a union hall, or I don't understand.
Well, it's weird because they keep showing everybody inside and then people constantly walking outside. So I don't know.
But there's a closet in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I'm confused. It doesn't take a whole lot to confuse me.
Except this movie.
But this movie.
This movie's made you glitch.
Yes.
Oh my God.
But we finally, when after this, Vera runs into Grandpa,
Mhm.
right? And we get like the fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi Darth Vader fight here.
Yeah. The big
Weasel,
battle. Yep.
Garden Weasel v Garden Weasel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
plaid shirt versus clearly a man, but clearly a man fighting Grandpa here. But
they beat the shit out of each other, and he takes it he takes it to the fucking neck or the chest or whatever. His guard we
he gets it right to the bread basket.
Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah, right in the side.
Garden Weasel right to the bread basket.
Yep.
And this is what I was talking about earlier. The power is in the blood. Grandpa somehow transfers his powers to Roger.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Right to the forehead.
Right to the forehead. What is this power? Kevin?
I'm telling you, it's the power of incest. Because Roger's going to carry it on.
It's the power of blood.
He wants to keep that family tree one stick.
What fucking power does he have? He has fucking satanic rituals in a barn.
Allegedly all the time, it seems. Like it's like a nightly thing.
Well, every Halloween, but how often do these branding rituals come along?
I guess when they have a new prospect.
I think this one here got big enough titties. Is that what the qualifier is?
Yep.
This lady here got some big old boobies. We'll let her in the cult.
Yeah, but they just can't be bigger than his boobies.
I don't think High Pike has big boobies.
He might.
He's more of a belly man. He's got a big belly. As accentuated by a red plaid shirt.
Yeah, accentuated.
Underneath his Satan robes. But look, somebody fucks up Grandpa, right? Kills him.
Yep.
Basically.
They take off running too afterwards, and you're like, well, who the fuck is this?
Right. And gets a fucking cat busted in her. Him. I mean, I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah. Whoever.
Spoiler.
Caught a bullet right in the fucking back.
Yep.
You're not supposed to shoot people that are running from you, Roger. You fucking asshole.
Oh.
But okay, the killer, who we do not know who it is, runs from the high school function, whatever it is.
The high school function.
The high school function. Nobody fucking chases them, him, her, whatever. Nobody.
Yep,
This person has just been shot.
Well, they figure they just got shot, that they'll bleed out eventually, and they'll just kind of track them.
I hope that if okay, Kevin, if me and Usain Bolt were lined up and getting ready to race, fastest man in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
If him and I were about to race, and right before we started, you shoot him in the back, I could probably win that race. So why is nobody following this person?
Well, I think they're
that
doing
has
it.
just been shot.
They're just, they're going to track her later.
What do you mean, her?
I mean,
you
him
lunatic?
or her.
That person.
That person. So we come up. Tommy miraculously finds her. He knows where she's at because she's always at the same spot, the same grave all the time. Yeah. Right. And
Tommy's got a GPS tracker on her.
Yeah.
Apparently.
And she's obviously at Bill's grave, and she's dying, and he says that he loves her, and that's all she wanted to hear. This whole thing. If he would have just told her that, then she wouldn't have killed everybody.
I'm gonna say something controversial here.
Yeah.
Hold on to your socks. Don't get upset about this, Kevin. I think that her acting was okay here.
Ew. Well, yeah, in this part,
it was not bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. She finally found her niche. I will say it took the whole movie, but
cover her face in sweat and snot, and she dies appropriately.
Yeah, she did good. She found her groove.
Yep, she was like, you know what I need? Spit on me. Make me dirty.
Oh shit!
I want to, but you know what the most disappointing thing of this whole movie is?
What?
Because
which part?
Well, look, like I said, we're shitting all over this movie, and it is terrible, but it's fucking great if you look at it as we're just gonna watch High Pike do his shit.
Yeah, just so we can talk like him.
It is worth watching just to see him. However, the end of this movie is... I'm trying to think of a movie that ends worse than this, because there's some movies that I watch where I'm like, I need to take a fucking shower now. This has made me feel filthy.
Yeah.
Like The Road, for instance. Have you seen that?
No, I still haven't watched that one yet. I'll tell
that
you,
movie...
Monster made me feel dirty. Like,
that's one.
Dirty.
But The Road will make you never want to eat peaches out of the can again.
Yeah.
but the worst thing about this entire movie is that the most boring, milquetoast, worthless character of the whole movie becomes the new cult leader.
That's right. He's carrying on the tradition.
Because the power was in the blood.
Yep.
And somehow, with no blood, nothing, Roger got the power. Whatever power. What power, Kevin? What power? What power?
The ancestral vibes, my friend. Why didn't he give that to Tommy a while ago? Like, why didn't he give it to him before he was to, sacrifice his sister to make sure that he would follow through with it?
Right, like a will. He should have seen it coming, and for insurance, transfer that power to Tommy.
Yeah,
because obviously,
for insurance,
right? For insurance reasons, because you don't know when Grandpa's gonna die, and suddenly,
I imagine the cult after Roger took over, became very boring.
Oh yeah, it'd be like fucking playing Monopoly all the time.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Jesus
That's what they
Christ,
do.
man.
They come over to the barn and just play Monopoly.
Yeah, they'd be like when your grandpa was the leader of the cult. We were fucking branding big titty naked girls, and now you're here and we're fucking playing Monopoly the whole time.
And he's always got to be the
Asshole.
banker.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy Boardwalk and Park Place, and then I'll fucking dipshit. He's such a
Monopoly.
The power is in jail. Go directly there. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
So
It's not a
I'd say-
not a satisfactory ending.
No, but perhaps this whole movie was just unsatisfactory all the way around. But
It is a pile of shit, but High Pike makes it worth watching. It is definitely 100% worth watching. It's funny.
definitely
because
run
of
through
him.
it, yeah. But don't get too deep into it because it's gonna
Yeah.
make you glitch out, like it's making Alan glitch out.
If you have any recommendations for something you want to hear us drink a bunch of alcohol and make asses out of ourselves to, email us at deadnotes@gmail.com. I'm Alan, and with me as always,
Kevin.
we'll see you guys next time.
Absolutely. Thank you.